Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome to Asian Watch Collector. I'm your host Hamza Wazir Khan, and today I have brought a review of a watch from an American brand. But before talking about the brand or about the watch, first I will talk about the current situation of world, especially Pakistan. So as you know, coronavirus is on the outbreak all over the world. The number of cases are increasing exponentially, and first of all, there is no vaccine yet developed for this virus, nor there is any medication that that can treat this virus. So what should we do in this time? As you know, or if you don't know, I will tell you in this video that I am a student of MBBS. I am currently studying in King Edward Medical University, Lahore. So I have, through my resources, a little bit research about this virus. So I will tell you that first of all, the symptoms if coronavirus has infected you. The symptoms are following. You would have dry cough, so you won't have a cough with a sputum, or with, in Urdu you say balgam. You won't have a cough with sputum. Instead you will have a dry cough, and you will have a high fever, and you will have difficulty in breathing. So if you are presenting these symptoms, you should consult your nearby doctor or hospital and get yourself tested for coronavirus. But if you are not representing these symptoms, there is no worry, because occasional flu or a cough with sputum, that's not the symptoms of coronavirus infection. Secondly, I will talk about the preventive measures that you can take to prevent yourself from infecting through this virus. So following are a few symptoms. First of all, I will talk about the mask. So the use of the mask is all dependent on you, because according to CDC or WHO, the mask is not recommended in areas out of China, especially Wuhan province. So if you want to use the mask, it's your own decision, but it's better if you use the mask, because it will decrease the chances of you being infected by coronavirus. Number second, have a good hand hygiene. So what is the meaning of hand hygiene? Wash your hands regularly with soap, and if you touch something that you suggest that you know that it will cause coronavirus or something like that, you should use hand sterilizers like this. I have got this one. So any good hand sanitizer, you should use it regularly to prevent yourself from infecting by this deadly coronavirus. And number three, you should sneeze, or if you are coughing, you should cough into your elbow. That is one way you will prevent others from being infected by this coronavirus if you are infected. And number four, don't put your hands on your face, near your mouth or near your nose. That's some preventive measure that you can take. And the vacations that are almost all around the world, and especially in Pakistan, the government has given vacations till 5th April. So use these vacations in your home. Self-quarantine yourself. Don't go outside your home, especially in cinemas or in public gatherings or malls. These are not for fun or for entertainment. These vacations are to get yourself away from people so that you don't get yourself infected by coronavirus. So that is a very important matter. You should not take this virus lightly, because this is a pandemic. WHO is regarded this coronavirus outbreak as a pandemic, and these cases, number of cases are increasing exponentially. As of now, I will talk about Pakistan, that it has more than 100 confirmed cases, and there is only one death. So I will tell something about the coronavirus death rates, that especially in children the people whose immune systems is not so developed, like children or in elderly people, there is a higher chance of death or a more serious case of coronavirus, while in young teenagers or young people in their 30s, in their 20s, they are less likely to have a severe case of coronavirus. So I will especially suggest you guys that you keep your children and the elder people to not go outside your homes and self-quarantine yourself and stay safe, guys. So now we will talk about the watch we are reviewing today. So the watch we are going to review today is from an American brand, Akribos XX15. the Roman numbers XS15, so it means 24. So I have already reviewed a watch from this brand already on my channel. So today we have got an Akribos AK660SS Chronograph Swiss quartz watch that I will be reviewing, that I will unbox the standard box and review it today. But first we will talk about the brand. It's an American fashion brand. Its headquarter is in Brooklyn. So it's a fashion brand, so they make their watches through China, but the movements they use in some of their high-end watches, they are very good, especially in this watch. This watch has a Swiss quartz movement, so this watch is not something like a fashion brand that does not only focuses on the design and does not focus on the machine or the movement inside. But this watch has got a Swiss quartz movement, so it's a very reliable watch. So before wasting any more time, let's flip the camera and review the watch.
Go.
So this is the box of the watch. As you know, most of our watches don't have boxes. This is a pre-owned watch, so it does not have its original box, but we provide general standard box with our watches. We deal in pre-owned watches in very low prices. I think the lowest price is in Pakistan, and in pristine condition, in 10x10 condition. To buy watches or to go through our catalog, you can visit our Facebook page or an Instagram page. The links I will post in the description, so you can check out our Facebook and Instagram page. So let's go on with the unboxing. This is a general standard box. Let's unbox the watch. Here we go. So as you can see, it's a very big watch. First I will talk about its dimension, but let us get rid of the box. Here we go. So this is a watch. This is a very bulky watch. The case diameter is 47 mm. 47 mm is the case diameter, and the thickness of the watch is 13 mm. The lug width is 23 mm. These are the dimensions of the watches. That's why this watch is a very bulky watch, is a beast of a watch, and I will recommend this watch for people that have big wrist. As you know, as I have a very small wrist, a 7-inch wrist, so this watch does not look good on my wrist. But guys, if you have got big wrists, then you should get a watch with this size. Now let's go on with the review. So first we will talk about its dial. So its dial has got sub-dials. There are hour markers that are luminescent. That means it has lume. In dark they will glow. Also the second hand and the minute and hour hand also have lume, so they will glow in the dark. But as you know, this is a pre-owned watch and the lume deteriorates with time, so this watch does not have that much good lume. Now we'll talk about the sub-dials. So there are 3 sub-dials this watch has got. So the sub-dial at 2 o'clock position is for counting the seconds. The sub-dial at 6 o'clock position shows the day of the week, and the sub-dial at 10 o'clock position shows the minutes of the stopwatch. Yes, this watch has got a stopwatch. I will show its function later in the later part of the video. And the bigger second hand that is not moving, it's for the counting of the seconds of the stopwatch. That was all about the dial. For some beautification purposes, there is a small plastic ring inside the watch, and that gives it a beautiful look. There is a date window at 4 o'clock position that is very legible, and you can check the date of the month through this window. On the chapter ring there are markings, and there is a marking in contrast. So this watch has got a tachymeter or a tachymeter that you can use to find distance or velocities and so on. I will talk about the use of the tachymeter in another video that we will make for it. That was all that we got for the dial of the watch. Now we will talk about the case of the watch. So the watch case on its one side has got 1 push crown and 2 pushers. So the pushers are used for the control of the chronograph function, while the crown is used to set the date, the time, and date and time, yes. And the crown also has got its guards. So the guards guard the crown from any damage or if you bump the watch to a wall or to some surface. So the side of the watch is finished in stainless steel glossy finish. So it's a glossy finish. It shines when light falls on it. Now we'll talk about the other side of the case. So it's a simple, well finished, 316L stainless steel. It's also gloss finish, shiny finish or polished finish, you can talk. It's not matte finish, it's polished gloss finish, and these are some screws that are shown on the case that will unscrew and it will open the case. So the bezel of the watch is a simple polished stainless steel bezel. Now we will talk about its band. So the band, it has got two type of surfaces. There are satin or matte finish surface and with two rows of polished finish surfaces that give the band a very beautiful look. So the band at its lugs, it's 23 millimeter in width, while it tapers down to a smaller size, maybe 20 mm, while again at the clasp it goes to its bigger size, 23 mm. So it's a tapering band. The clasp is very beautiful. The Akribos logo or the company name is etched on the clasp. It's a double push clasp, fold over double push clasps that gives it a very good locking mechanism, and it will not open on you when you are exercising or doing some hard work. That is a beautiful clasp there you have got. The band is just in pristine condition, just like new. Here is its tag. The retail price is mentioned on the tag, $685. That's not what is the real retail price of this watch, because I will talk about another video about the Akribos brand, how they bump up their retail prices so they get more for their watch. I will talk that in the later video. Now we shall discuss about the case back. The case back is polished case back. It is highly polished. It still has its wrapper, so the watch is almost in new condition. There is Akribos company name etched on the back and its model number AK660SS. The crystal that is on the watch face, this glass, it's a mineral glass, but it has got a sapphire coating. That is why it is very resistant to scratches, so it will not scratch on you very quickly like acrylic or mineral glasses. So this glass has got a sapphire coating. Otherwise this watch also has 100-meter water resistance, so you can take it in a rainy day or wash your hands with it. The water will not go inside the watch. And the case back is screw down case back that gives its water resistance.